Alright, da. Do this. I'm assuming it's day 10. It's either day 9, day 10, whatever. Across the street, blah, blah, blah. Then put in the description and we'll start making our way up here. So I'm just like a block or two away from the protests here at the Justice Center. I'm just doing some final additions here. Okay, Justice Center. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now make it so anyone can see, and we'll make our way down there. Alright, so just like the last few times, have a gas mask just in case tear gas starts flying. But hopefully not. But oh wow, cops are already making their patrols around the protest as well. Not exactly fond of that, but we'll flip the camera and we'll see what's going on. Yeah. Hopefully, I should actually have some better coverage as well. So in comparison to the last few days, considering bandwidth and shit, but we'll see. By the time I get close enough, it'll probably be pretty ridiculous. All right. So, fuck it. Lights blinking, I'm assuming we can cross. Okay, 4th and Main Street, that's where we're at. This guy's gonna gather around, so going to set my bike somewhere around here where it's a little easier to make some observations. Twist this around. So this is the Justice Center where the walls more sacred than Mecca are. Not as crowded as it normally is, but that's not really a bad thing. Most of the marches are on the east side of Portland now, which basically the protest leaders are kind of making an agreement to stay over there so they don't interfere with the cops, essentially, causing all of the lack of people here. I don't even see officers out. I'm not even seeing officers out and about, so it seems like if anything were to happen, I don't think it'll be anytime soon. So that's a good sign. Good thing. Bitrate. Ah, fuck. Let me change the bitrate issue here. That should be better. Okay. Cool. So yeah, no officers in sight, which honestly is a good thing. I don't know where they would be in this whole crowd. They are making their patrols on the outside of everything. Well, let's make a round, see what's happening. People passing around snacks and stuff, water bottles, all the like. That's always good. Okay.
victims of police brutality. And that is why we're out here fighting today, because it hasn't stopped. So thank you for standing with us to make change in Portland, because we are not going to stand for it. Because it doesn't just happen in Minneapolis, it happens everywhere. It happens in Seattle, Washington. Someone was shot yesterday. It happens in Portland, Oregon. It happens in Boise, Idaho. It happens in San Diego, California. It happens in Las Vegas, Nevada. It happens in Atlanta, Georgia. It happens every fucking day.
Yeah!
Woo! We have to be the ones that stand up and say, not our fucking city.
Princess! Woo!
When you see that shit going down, you don't turn your head. You don't keep walking down the street. You don't call the police. You step in and you do something. If you see someone in your family that's doing something wrong and racist, you fucking stick up for that shit. No one gets a pass. No one gets a fucking pass. So tell me, Portland, today, who gets a pass? No one. 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 All right, fuck the bullies.
Fuck bullies! Woo! Thanks.
So you will see whatever I see.
Reference to Ted Wheeler. That sign. Yeah, for real. Piece of shit.
Promise not to gas us and hit us harder than we're gonna hit.
Yeah, for real. No, how do we respond to a protest about police brutality? Oh, I don't know, let's roll more ties with police some more. It's just like, fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Gosh, you guys haven't seen any actors so far yet. Yeah.
So what they've been doing is they're coming up this road here and they're trying to roll us up.
Yeah.
Chandler's that way.
On the other side, they have a National Guard bus over there. They are stacked up in their fucking squad cars. They are going to come hard.
They're coming hard.
They're preparing on the backside of the Justice
Preparing
Center.
on the backside.
They got a bus of National Guard back there, and there's a fuck ton of cops over there.
All right. Well, that work should definitely at least be spread around to at least get people ready in case. Yeah. So what I was from hearing earlier, it sounds like that National Guard and a lot of squad cars are potentially going to be moving up. That's why I haven't seen them. They're showing their forces in the back, and they're potentially going to probably make their way up forward and a little later. So if they come in and hit, and they're going to hit hard from the sounds of it. That's why I bring my gas mask. Gonna make my way by that road over there to see if we might see something. I ain't seeing too much.
And it was so bad.
Let's take a look.
How you doing, Wild Wild West?
Doing pretty good. What the fuck? Okay.
But I am in the video yelling.
So it looks like there is one just observing here. Right there. The green light. Oh, what's going on here? I don't like that. What's happening here?
How are you? I mean, you're the person who talked to me about it. I know.
Anything really happening so far, so.
But you weren't offended, were you?
Yeah, I think I just saw another one roll up there without the lights, just right off in their corner. Right, where the fuck? Oh, right there.
I know.
Looked like it just rolled up. Yeah, they're playing at something. It's not good.
Oh, man.
Hey, have you talked to him? How many you talked to me?
This is a little.
I'll take my side.
Hey, thanks. We got black market ammo. Get your ammo right here. Get your ammo for $1.
Ammo for $1. Henry Weinhardt's. Oh no. Weapons of mass alcoholic destruction, whatever shall we do? Not too much excitement on this end of things. Though these fences are all the way around this whole building, so if we can start walking around the block, we might see some other action happening. We'll take a gander off this section. We'll see if the other fences have any people as well. Get up, hold on. And I like how for majority of these nights, they're all like these officers are like, oh, there's an unlawful assembly. And yet, literally every fucking time I'm here, there's always music, weed, brew, conversation, chill vibes. Every fucking time. So this whole idea and concept of, oh no, we're violent, it's bullshit. Don't fucking believe that. It's just ridiculous. It's also why when I'm out here, I fucking do this shit. Prove the point. We'll go down this one block here, where it's all nice and quiet. Not much happening. Too bad I can't really see any of the graffiti on these side walls here. What the fuck am I walking this? I can just cruise this thing and ride it. Yeah. Whee! Also, I could be a good messenger for this shit. Nothing. Yeah, nothing going on over here. Oh, they barricaded the shit out of this. Let's take a look at it. Let's kind of get a view of what's happening over here. Kind of get an idea of what they're doing. Got a generator. Just kind of see if we can peer through. Let's kind of nonchalantly move on around. Kind of give one of them a good old wave. Yeah, but they're there. Nice. Sky 8's up here too. Just in time for the commotion. This guy wanted to give an observation, but obviously nothing going on. Alright, going back over here to the main protest line. See what happens. Got it. That chick is lit. What's going on with that TV there?
Yeah, can I get the presidential suite? Feed me drinks,
Who's love that sign. good so far is that the Portland police chief, I forgot her name, but she's a Richard Khan, and some cops are walking out. Anyway, so she resigned and has been replaced with a black police chief. I actually don't know who he is or any of his background. And is it partially a good step in the right direction? Yes, but it's not enough. That's why it needs to continuously be persistent and continuously be out here. Man, they have that light perfectly set up so you can't tell who walks out of that fucking building.
Crazy amount of people, but we're not counting.
Oh shit. The guy has straight up a little makeshift shield. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. So far, so good when it comes to peacefulness in this building. And still no sign of those officers that might potentially make their way forward if they feel like this is going on for too long tonight. So we'll find out. Some back right here and
It's time to occupy this park.
I like her mindset, occupy. I totally agree with that. like those signs. Ban chokeholds require de-escalation tactics and yeah. Militarized police, which are definitely necessary. Chainsaw, we might get hit with that again tonight. Who knows? We'll see. Though they are around. See that right there? On top of that van, that's a sonic weapon there. Good for crowd dispersion. I don't think I saw that earlier, so it looks like they are just kind of slowly trickling in the reinforcements, so there doesn't seem as noticeable. Yeah, they weren't doing that earlier, so people are aware of it by now. I'm just going to keep my camera down over here because that's where a lot of activity seems to be happening. They're having a conversation over there. Plotting. Hello, Piggy. Looks like this guy's binos or something. Looks like it might be looking right at me. That guy is zooming in with something. From my end so far, 37 minutes of peacefulness with minimal aggression or whatever. Fuck. You want like dinner?
Yeah, just look up LV mask.
LV mask?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's fucking lit.
It's pretty fucking tight. It took forever to get here. It came from Russia. I ordered it at the start of the pandemic, and it just got here like yesterday.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Yeah. Thanks.
That's a trend I can get behind. Fuck Ted Wheeler. Fuck Ted Wheeler!
It sucks to be Ted Wheeler right now.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna hear this for over a week and shit.
Fucking city of Portland fucking beats your guts.
Yeah, for real. over there has just been looking over here with something. Not too sure what. Wait, they're moving out. They started moving out. Hold on, what's going on here? Are they regrouping with the rest of their team for something big, or are they just leaving? Because so far, the worst I've seen is a beach ball just like flopped around. Okay, that is an awesome fucking sign right there. Bottoms and tops, all 8 cops. That's awesome. I approve. Oh no, beach balls. So violent. The absurd violence of beach balls. We gotta break it down. We gotta break it apart, ladies and gentlemen. Beach balls. Oh shit. Fucking beach balls. I know officers just moved off from over there that way somewhere. So I'm not too sure if something's stirring up, but feeling that a lot of people.
Fuck you!
Oh. One of them's up there. I don't know why they would need to be up there if they were ready to throttle someone they need eyes on view, so I'm not liking that. What are they doing up there? Fuck you. Apaka you, little piggy. Why don't you come down here? Why don't you come say hello? Hear us out. Why do you have to be up there?
It's because he's spotting us out.
Yeah? Why would they need to do that unless they were planning something? Yeah, I overheard from some people earlier. Yeah.
They were even spying like that.
Yeah, there was some over there too. Yeah, I was using my camera because I'm streaming right now to just like zoom right up on them. They're kind of doing a head count right now. And I know from somebody earlier from initially when I started this, they said that they were getting some of their squad cars together. So I think that if they're going to come in and hit something, they're probably going to do it hard, and they're probably going to do that soon. Considering that they're doing that. But I don't know.
I thought that's right on me for some reason.
Yeah.
No, earlier when they were looking through the binoculars, I was like, I feel staring right at
I know, yeah, when I was zoomed right up on them, I'm like, are we having a staring contest before everybody knows it? Yeah, it's just like, let's, yeah, it was for real. I was like, hello, how you doing? Go home, fascists, go home! Go home, fascists, go home! Get out of here.
We're flashing like the light back at them though. You can see it right now.
Yeah.
Are you posting this on your gram?
No, I'm doing it on YouTube.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I actually don't have an Instagram, but I have a Twitter and a YouTube. Also do it on Twitch as well, but I do them on, at least these ones here on YouTube so I can keep them saved. But yeah. haven't used it in a while.
I do Instagram and TikTok. I know, I'm all over the place. I post my TikToks to my
You stay safe, bro. Yeah, you too, man. It's all there. Nice to meet you too. Hi. Hello. Melbourne, Australia, we're with you. Solidarity, my friend, thanks. Sweet. That gallery organizer. It's pretty cool. Got the Kiwis and Aussies coming in solidarity. I love it. It's great. Yeah, so far everything's been peaceful and been pretty good.
Well done, Miss Politician Lady. Such a great job selling out the country.
Smell sage. I smell a lot of smelly sage. Nice. Just kind of moving near the fence to kind of see what's going on. Kind of get a little bit of a better observation. It's starting to rain pretty hard too. Kind of good. For anyone watching, if you can see that van right there, there's a sonic beam emitter right there. That's for crowd dispersion. And I'm pretty sure those things are not allowed in military use or for military combat use. And yet, our police can have them.
Every cop has got to go! Hey, every cop has got to go! Hey!
Yeah, I'm still here, still showing support. Awesome. At the end of the day, my main thing I'm doing is just make sure everything gets covered. In case shit does go down, then at least it's on public record. While at the same time, just kind of also proving the point of the peace going on as well.
Yeah.
Hey, be safe, new here. Hey, will do. It's been pretty safe and peaceful so far. Last Tuesday was pretty intense, and then Wednesday was as well, but I wasn't on for the Wednesday ones because they were using a sonic weapon over there for that type of thing. But Tuesday they were tear gassing us when we were over here. So at the moment, it's been peaceful, and most of the major protests are on the east side of Portland, and we're on the west side because this is the west side. So, but a lot of the protest leaders essentially agreed that if we do our marches on the east side, they won't fuck with us. But there's obviously, a lot of people that say fuck that, we're going to stay over here. So, I honestly, for me, I'm kind of in agreement with the people here because it's just like, this is like, in order to really make the emphasis of the point, wouldn't you want to surround this place? I mean, you know, have the marches during the day, you know, but also have like, you know, significant amount of people here as well. And there is, but it's not like an insane amount. All the people protesting were on the east side. Oh wait, what the fuck is going on over here? There's a few of them up there. Eat my ass, what he said. Totally agree. Oh yeah. It started raining pretty good. Oh no, they did lose the beach ball. Uh-oh, that's gonna be the justification, the beach ball. We lost our beach ball. Can one of you pass our beach ball back?
Say his name! George Floyd! 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 Say his name!
I'm at Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We support you.
Say his name!
Solidarity, my friend.
George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name!
Oh, and in case shit does kick off, I do have a gas mask, so I'll be alright in case that does happen.
Thank you.
Alright, looks like things are gonna get a little hectic. Alright, better start moving on. So from the sounds of it, from what I've just heard, oh shit. So from what I was just hearing, from the sounds of it, it looks like they're starting to block off some intersections, and they're pretty much about getting ready to go. For fucking what? But essentially what we're saying, make sure we all stay more closer to this group, so I'm gonna kind of take an observation, kind of take a little walk around, see what's happening. So it doesn't seem like they're in any view, but at least at the moment. Part of me doesn't know if I should put this thing on or at least have it out ready to go or not. Guess we'll find out. Part of me wants to try to avoid music so I don't get copyright, because YouTube sucks. Man, it's like slowly getting harder with this rain too. So if shit kicks off, there's probably gonna be a lot of people slipping and sliding, me included. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. You know, they kind of did do that to themselves. They did kind of make a pen for themselves. So yeah, they are kind of piggies in a pen, aren't they? smell of sage, Swisher Sweets, and weed. It's amazing. It's a great combination of smells and herbs. Furs covering Seattle and Portland, I love it. Oh, their furs covering Seattle too. That's kind of funny. I mean, hey, we all stand in solidarity. I mean, how many people aren't furries here? Pretty much everyone else, you know. So yeah, it doesn't, you know, that part don't matter. But hey, solidarity is just as great. There's a few. Yeah. I love this chant too. Hunk of chunk. You know what? Look what I have to lug around too. Look at this big hunk of meat. What's been up tonight? I wonder if they'll shoot seagrass like last night. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if anyone was here from earlier, about like 10 minutes ago or less, but there was a light shine from way up there doing a head count. There were some, here, let me get up here. From over there, there was a few officers looking through binoculars, also doing head counts, so, and there was also, about 40 minutes ago, a truck that did kind of swerve by, so it feels like they are kind of doing a plot and plan. So, chances are they will. And also, I just got word a few minutes ago that, oh, fuck. Yeah, that. They're over there, I think. Are they? I can't even tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, false alarm, they're just a bunch of protesters. But they are blocking intersections from over there. So, and from over there. And that's what I heard a few minutes ago. So that's kind of why I was like, oh shit. But looks like not yet. You can't ever tell when everyone's wearing a lot dark, including those officers. So it gets kind of tricky to distinguish the two until tear gas start flying and see who runs where. I wonder if tonight there's a night defense comes down. There's not enough people here for that to really happen, to be honest with you. I want it to come down. It should come down. I can maybe get, make sure no one like enters the building. But for us to, be out here is not a problem. It should not be a problem. Like, I could get if they want to be like, hey, we'll do this for one day to like board up the building so we make sure that it doesn't get damaged. And then we'll have people outside the doors and shit so no one can enter. And if that's what they want to do and do nothing else, that would be one thing. But this shit is another. Uniforms, uniformity fools uniformity. It kind of does a little bit. I mean, when it's off in a distance, it's kind of hard to identify until you get a good look. Plus, when all these bright lights here are like making it super bright here, but darker than shit way over there, it kind of makes it a little difficult. So. But we'll see what happens from here on. I have a feeling if anything does kick off, we'll probably be in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
who usually recognize a cop before they recognize an individual. That's true. I mean, plus officers are pretty easy to identify when it comes to their behavior too. And there's occasionally some people that look a little suspect, you know, a little sus when it comes to operating like an officer. But for the most part, I haven't noticed that directly myself. But I know the Portland Police Bureau is especially known for doing things like that. It looked like it went off. Watch Arex Johnson. She's gnarly. I'll have to look that person up. Because I don't think I've heard of her yet. Or... She's there now somewhere, big nose ring and a loud shouter. You know, I think I might have seen her a few times last week. I'm sure we probably have passed each other already, honestly. I mean, I'm sure she's probably one of the people yelling over there, if I had to take a guess. Is that just a water bottle? Oh, people don't keep doing that. If people keep doing that, they give some more justification. Probably have. She's loud and gets right into the action. Nice. Yeah, on Tuesday I had to get in the action too, honestly. Oh, fuck yeah. I remember on Tuesday, a block from that street way down there that you can kind of see, a block east is where I had a splinter group. And we moved up one street and where people were getting tear gas and shit. And I pretty much ran into it because I had my gas mask. I actually got it right there. And I had that on, so I saw one or two people in the gas fog and shit, and I just ran and grabbed them and pulled them out of the fog before cops fucking grabbed them or just left them there to fucking choke and die. So, yeah, Tuesday was no fucking laughing matter, and that was all peaceful, just the same as today. It was pretty much the same as this, only a lot more people, really. Like, it was packed. This is, I'd probably have to say the group that we were in is probably the same size as this, but just way more packed in. Let's subscribe. Nice. Yeah, as long as these keep going on, I'll try to make some opportunities to go to more of these. On top of that, I do other content as well. I actually did a whole comprehensive video about this type of shit. Holy shit. Oh, hey, it's you again. Oh, sure.
See, he's nice. He took some.
He got rejected one time.
Some chick with that coronavirus. I'm like, dude, we're all together.
Yeah, we're all in
Some
together.
fucker told me, she was like, no.
No.
That's some more.
Might as well, right?
See? Nice. And he has a YouTube channel.
I mean, you can never go wrong with caramel popcorn either.
Right?
I mean,
Right?
it's good shit.
Yes. Get some more.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Yeah, it's too. I love that. That was awesome. That was just a funny little moment. I love the solidarity that comes in with shit like this. It's great. And I'm just kind of like sitting here waiting, like when's it gonna happen, you know? Because I just have that feeling. Oh wait, one of them's getting in that Sonic car. One of them just went in that vehicle there, right over there. Man, you can just explain.
Please do not tamper with or climb on the fence.
Oh, fuck you! We're not doing anything! We're not doing anything, you fuck! Fuck you!
Please do not tamper with or climb on the fence.
Fuck you! We're not doing shit! You pussy! Here we go! You pig! Yep, you called it. Goddamn right I did. Okay. For fucking one. See, none of this happened until they started this shit. This is on them. Fuck them. They're a bunch of fascist pigs who want to justify this shit. Oh, don't tamper with the fans. Nobody's fucking doing shit.
Exactly. If they didn't say shit, then nobody.
Nobody would be getting this. Yeah, they're looking for a justification. As soon as I saw one of them going in that Sonic car, I knew one of them was gonna say something. Last 2 nights they guessed at 12. It's 10:42 right now, so it looks like they're starting this an hour early. Fuck your fence! Oh no, we gotta protect the holy Mecca side of the fence. Pigs. Oh no, not the sacred fence, for real. There's some shit over there too. near the south side because they are saying shit over there too. Let's go near the south side. It's all good. Not much happening to the south side, but there are also some shit over here too. They got one over there too. Yeah, they got another sonic weapon on that one too. Like Mad Max out here, fuck yeah, for real. Got fucking war drummers, dude. You're just missing like that crazy heavy metal dude with like the 50,000 amps behind him, just playing like a four-necked guitar, just going round and around and around, or whatever the fuck. A lot of people are mainly congregating here, more so on the north side of things. Ghost Society. I can't remember the side combos.
Yeah, that's good. 10, 15 minutes top. You're like an open target.
There was a bagpipe the other day. The rubber band guitars, yeah, for real. Martial law. Seattle, the martial law band kept playing through the police riot last night. Flashbangs, Sewer Guys, Repulsive kept playing. Much respect, dude, for real, dude. Much respect to them. Fuck you!
I'm trying to get that bitch right, like in the middle.
Oh, I can see him. There's a backprop the other day. Nice. I might be the guy who's like on the unicycle with the Darth Vader helmet that does that. I'm not supporting that one. That's one I'm not gonna chant with.
Do a fucking flip!
Do a barrel roll! It's light up there.
Right there, light.
Do a fucking flip! Kill yourself! I want to see some piggy splatter!
I love it. It would be just such a shame, wouldn't it?
Portland is some bitches. That's peaceful. They got all this grand
Wouldn't be able to chant that either. Yeah. I mean, let's just say I neither. I plead the Fifth Amendment. If anyone knows that one is, basically you just have the right to remain silent and you don't have to say anything. So, yeah, I'll exercise that right while I'm also exercising my first. While advocating for a more stronger Fourth and Eighth Amendment as well. So there you go. See, so pretty much like an hour in is when we start seeing people throw bottles, and they didn't start doing that up until they started saying some shit. So I'd say that people have been agitative pretty much since then, not prior. And it is our fence too. Our fucking taxpayer dollars pay for that shit, so it is our fence, so they can go fuck themselves. It's our fence, and we're gonna trap in here like little piggies in a pen. Let's go back. Is that one aiming? I think that one's aiming. Yeah, he was aiming something. Right there. Oh, there they are, there they are. Dude, they're all right there. They're lining up. They're starting to line up. They're all right for here. Oh, there's one right there. We see you! Your lights don't blind us, bitch! Quit your job is better, champ. Yeah. Put the light on him. Woo! Oh, I got an egg. Took a knee, then y'all got beat later. Exactly. So, fuck them. They don't need no trust. I don't need to, abide by their trust and shit. Fuck them. They might have had the Portland police chief resign, but I don't mean shit until there's actual fundamental systemic change. Oh yeah, a few of your officers resigned. Well, guess what? Now there's going to be twice as many people out there demanding even more. Fuck the police, damn right. And also, Minneapolis has pretty much overruled the mayor veto vote to disband the police, so now they're putting in a different public service agency in there. to basically replace them. So good on fucking Minneapolis as well. No need for bullshit needs when they don't mean it. Yeah, if you actually don't mean the solidarity, then don't even fucking fake it. Like, if they want to join us on the line, then I am more than willing to welcome them. But if they're not willing to keep on that and join us, even when, you know, their fellow officers are tear gassing us, then fuck them. If they actually want to take a knee, then they need to actually stand the line and get tear gassed and beaten with a billy club just as much as we do. Until then, fuck them. It's pretty much the whole root of that. Woo! Man, there's some good luggers out there. F. Things are still going pretty good. As far as it is on my end. I'd recommend probably just refreshing it because things are still running pretty smoothly on my end. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Gun? No. Firecracker though? A flashback? I don't know what that was, to be honest with you. Was that before or after they used LRAD on them? Probably before. As far as I know, the LRAD was used on Wednesday, not Tuesday. There's a light over there. I mean, I got this out. Like, I actually have it out now. Like, it ain't just, like, on standby. I have it, like, ready to go if I need to whip it on really quick. Because that just put me a little on edge. And I couldn't tell. Like, I saw something fall on... what the fuck was that bang? I do not know. I saw something fall. Oh, shit.
Stop cutting the fence. Stop throwing things.
Fuck you! You pig! You fascist motherfucker!
Stop cutting the fence. Stop throwing things or force may be used against you.
Fuck you, you piggy ass little bitch! Pop drop a stinger? Probably. Peeps are going to start. Fuck the police. Yeah. Thanks for being on the front lines. No problem. I'll be here tomorrow too. It looks like for a lot of these people, it's an Occupy thing. They're staying until the very fucking morning. Other people got their masks out and ready to go too, so. And what cutting fence are they talking about? Like. That was a pretty wimpy little throw. We need to occupy everywhere. Yeah. Like earlier today, I-84, a little highway on the east side, got totally blocked off because people were marching on there today, and most likely tomorrow as well. So for the marches and protests happening, I'll be at those ones tomorrow, and also as soon as we're done with that, we're going over here. actually need to buy a portable charger just so I can go way longer than I normally could. They're tweeting that people were cutting down the fence. Where? Nobody has been doing that. As far as I know, there's no one else around here besides maybe the other side of the building. And as far as I'm concerned, I'd imagine it's the same shit. Remember the lessons of Castle Siege. Eventually the occupiers starve. Exactly. I would laugh at if a large group of people had clippers and all at the same time just clip the fence panel off. I mean, honestly, that's actually a really good strategic way. If literally like everybody just came up to the fence and clipped it and then just had a collapse, like they can't stop all of you. And the thing is, do they realize the implications of the live round idea? What are they doing? Like using live rounds and shit. Like that would be, I mean, that would just piss people off more. Riots would continue. Way more people on these streets as much as anywhere else in this country will go off. I think they are aware that they, you know, if certain tactics were used on our side, they know they'd be fucked. Save the sacred fence. I know, right? I think we're like one of the few cities that have like these fucking fences built up around places. Like this is like the only city, as far as I know, that we have a fence hiding a bunch of piggies on the other side of the fucking building. Like a bunch of pussies. A thunk of some sort. Curious, what is the line between threatening force in order to coerce the government? Actual definition of domestic terrorism? So like an actual definition of domestic terrorism? I mean, it really legitimately just kind of depends on the movement of what's happening for me. Like, as if it stands right now, to me, this is justified use of force, you know, even though there's literally no force right now, at least, you know, initially when that shit was happening. And in other places around, because there's been at least some progress due to that, but it needs to continue to be persistent. I mean, for actual domestic terrorism, like, for me, that would have actual civilians involved and in harm's way. Which, if we're actually going to, you know, define that as of what's happening now, I'd say a lot of cops are doing that. On Tuesday, when they were tear gassing us that day last week, they were tear gassing cars, you know, that were just driving by. That nothing to do with the protests. They were gassing people who were homeless. Nothing to do with the protests. They were gassing people who were wandering around in Portland, you know, commuting and shit. Nothing to do with the protests. So I'd say that the ones that are using violence and harm against civilians or using terroristic style forces would be the officers, not the protesters. Try to gain power. Yeah. Sky 8 News is up there. How's the protest? Doing pretty good. Everything's been peaceful, but the officers earlier started saying, don't climb the fence, when literally nobody was doing that, and then started antagonizing people. And now they're saying people are cutting the fence, which I think is 100% bullshit. None of that's happening. And overall, it's essentially like saying, oh, don't throw stuff and whatever, but yet people started doing that after they started antagonizing us. Nice description. Alright. Tear gas people leaving more than 4 blocks away was crazy. Yeah. Seattle, Washington took over their police station today. They are outside of it, and it took them 8 days, I think. Nice. Well, honestly, if people during our protests didn't fucking agree to go on the east side of things, then I think honestly we'd have better momentum on that right now. because we're on the west side of Portland, and now a lot of the marches are on the east side, which solves the antagonization of the cops issue, but that doesn't solve the actual issues, which require the antagonization with the cops. Thanks for being there, governance. Thanks. Man, you gotta stand in solidarity on the line, right? Hope something passes. Yeah. Like as of now, like a lot of the public schools of Portland have hold support of the Portland Police Bureau. The police chief has resigned, but that doesn't really mean shit. So there's been some incremental change, but that doesn't really mean too much. The chanting water is not a war crime, which is it's like a necessity for life. So any idea that that's a way to use as unlawful assembly justification is bullshit. Oh no, we're giving you sources of life, water. It's literally like dropping upon us right now, and you're all scared of that. And are still holding it. Nice, dude. Man, it'd be nice to be in Seattle right now if that's the case. I'd like make up a little tent. I'd set up like a little, a nice juicy little sleep bag, just set it right inside and just kind of chill. Be like, let's see what the police chief's office feels like when I sleep on it. You know, his chair's not so comfy. I'm sure a lot of people are taking advantage of the comfy seats that these officers have in their little places because they have a stored amount of money to put in this shit. They have. Nice. That's awesome. That's some good shit, honestly. Hopefully we'll see that for this fucking building right here one day. And now that some time has passed, I have not noticed anyone really being that antagonistic, so as far as I'm aware, so like they kind of passed their time length of justification on shit. They did go inside a police station in Seattle. They're busy bickering among themselves. All right, now I'm getting conflicts of information here. So, did they go inside or did they not go inside? Has the new chief confronted everyone at the protests or done anything tonight? Not tonight, as far as I know. And if he did, it would not be here. It would have been at Revolution Hall, most likely, on the 15th in Alberta, on the northeast side of Portland. They're in front of it? Okay, so they didn't go inside. All right. Here. I'm gonna put this thing away. Fuck, where am I putting this? I'll just stay you guys right here for a second. Meh. Alright, decided to put talk about dedication. As I straight up fucking put my gas mask away, some shit pops again. everything's boarded up. Protesters have 3 blocks blocked off around the Seattle police station. They didn't have a big fence to conquer through. Looks beautiful to me, because it is. Everything. I read that. They shouldn't be shooting. The people are just yelling. I don't know what they're shooting. If they are shooting anything. I mean, they might. I think it might be them trying to disperse people, but it's not really working. This guy ain't up there. Too much of a mouthful. Either just say trans lives matter or black lives matter. It's too much of a mouthful for a chant. I mean, to be fair, there's been half the chants out here tonight are like hit or miss. Plus the consistent ones that I'm always hearing, you know, the BLM one, ACAB ones and shit. Okay. BTLM. I know. I feel like I'm like, it feels like it is almost like a BLT, but like a slightly different sandwich combination. I feel awful for making that joke. Oh, man. But unless, I mean, I still stand in solidarity, but still, it is a little amusing to think about. Man, this rain is definitely not let up, that's for damn sure. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. It's like, fuck you guys, do it again. Yeah, for real. Talk about community work together. Oh yeah. There's been a lot of people passing out food, water, earplugs, all sorts of shit. So, you know, people out here have been making sure, you know, everyone's taken care of. And also there's been a lot of consumption of legalized tobacco products amongst some extra legal tobacco products. And sage, you know, some brews like Honey of My Hearts and shit like that. Whoa, there's 2 of them up there now. Do a 360 no scope on your way down. Oh shit. They're up there? Yeah. They're doing head counts. They're doing a head count from how many people are down here. Waiting for him to do something, you know? Man, this rain's coming down so hard it's sucking up the camera. we go. It's a little better. You know, the people are pissed when they assemble in pouring rain for hours to yell at you. Exactly. I mean, honestly, at this point, I fucking dare them to. You know, it's just like, I mean, we're out here in the rain, being miserable as shit, and yet, you know, y'all want to try to start something, basically. It's just like, come on, at this point, fucking dare you. It's like, people are this dedicated. I mean, there's a few more people that congregated over there over time. And a little bit more kind of scattered throughout. So, I mean, people stuck around. Big deal, people have gone home in the rain, but they're still there being drums and chanting with spotlights pointed at them. Looks like a siege battle. It is, basically. Tis the siege of the Fort Justice. Eventually we'll starve out the occupants, and then rescue our kin from within. Because there are actual prisoners in here, so there's like 250 of them in here, so that's one of their justifications as to why they have the fence up, but it's still bullshit. Starve them out. Yep. I mean, a lot of what they can do is just basically try to like push us away from their fence, but once they all disperse and they retreat back over the lines, you know, we just come back. So it's like, yeah, they might have broken it up for a few hours, but we just come back. There's a lot of people congregated over there. Goodness gracious. They should have moved them already, whack. Yeah, for real. The rain's so bad, I'm just using my hat to defend this phone. It's ridiculous. Fuck you! Must be very boring in Seattle. This isn't Seattle. What's going on in Seattle though? Protesters aren't big douches like these people. Shit's gonna get nuts, be careful. Oh yeah. Prisoners are rioting too around the country. Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, this is a whole big fucking issue that it comes to. It's not just police brutality on our streets, but also within the fucking criminal fucking prison system. Seattle's calm right now. Damn. It's like, sweet, we got over to the police station. Sweet, all right, we're gonna be chill. Yeah, like over here right now, we're just like right now so far it's just like, nah. So we still have a siege to win. They have speakers at the police station. Well, they do too here. Future Crystals on IG had a word of PBs, so they're hunting around. Do stay safe though. Will do. Most definitely. Portland has the best protest. It's kind of true, though. Honestly, we definitely do to some extent. They got some person dancing with a hula hoop over there. It's either the best or the stupidest. I mean, that generally tends to be kind of the case. I mean, I won't deny that one. I've been to a few of these marches where they're not exactly amazing, but then I've been to a lot of them that have been just awesome. So, it kind of all depends on it overall. Seattle General Strike. I mean, there should be a national general strike, not just a one to Seattle. Everyone got quiet. Has the unicycle or bike peppers who showed up in support? I think yesterday from what I heard. I haven't seen him around today. You're a white guy and they really don't want you fighting for them, they say that. Yeah. White people have their own reasons to be out. Well, oh yeah, I do. I got plenty of reasons. A lot of it is in solidarity with everyone here. That's at least a part of it. Damn, it's pouring out in Portland. Weather is cold too. Yeah. I mean, it's not that cold. Though, to be fair, I am wearing a wool zip-up sweatshirt on top of a jacket under a trench coat. But, yeah, it's pouring. It's cold. It's insane. Mainly solidarity for fellow citizens that have been treated like shit. Exactly. I mean, some white people get treated like shit by the cops too. I got an old friend that used to, that probably still does get harassed by the cops all the fucking time.
They don't have tear gas, so they're not going to shot.
Oops. Man, the rain's so crazy, it's fucking straight up this slide. Like, don't even zoom out for a bit. There we go. There we go. Man. See how cops couldn't use tear gas, but National Guard could? So really? Well, I did hear about how National Guard are potentially back there somewhere. So maybe they will be there to launch some out. So who knows? As soon as Riker comes off, people will attack their smart police. I mean, is there a guarantee that will happen? At least for me personally, I mean, I don't think that would be the case here. At least for here specifically. Because if people are already, about ready to, start some shit, that would have already have happened by now. But people are still just chilling until cops start antagonizing people. Regular police couldn't, but SWAT police could. Benji. Well, turns out regular police could at Chief's command. See how Councilwoman stated that bit today. She got off the ban on Twitter just before doing it. Jeez. Justified to media watching over loudspeaker before Dawson as well. Oh yeah, honestly, media here consistently is always like, oh, protesters clashed with police, even though that's happening at the moment. Almost like everyone's kind of putting some umbrellas on the fence to kind of help keep people dry when they're beside the fence and shit. Yes, they did. Yep. Pretty much every time it's always been like this, despite them essentially being like, always claiming there's all unlawful assembly. I even heard that they claimed that there's weapons being spread around, and that's just simply bullshit. Like, why would that be the fucking case right now? I know there's been in some cities where like piles of bricks are just happen to be around, lying around next to these marches and next to these protests and shit. And some of that is probably genuine. Some of it is, I'd honestly say most, if not all of it, really is also just provocateur shit. So, overall, this idea that weapons are being used is kind of bullshit, and they're still over there being pussies. But I support these protests because they remind police officers that you cannot use violence against U.S. citizens. Yeah. Major provocateurs, yeah. I saw a picture today of a knife taped to the end of an umbrella that police confiscated. A knife taped to an umbrella? What? So someone tried to tape a knife to make it like a umbrella spear? That just seems a little absurd. Honestly, there's been crazy things that have happened that have been true, that are generally true. Like people running out with swords, and like some dude defended his place with like a bow or some shit. Like someone got shot with a bow and arrow or something during one of these protests. Like, are people literally going medieval and shit? And I think we pretty much have. We're just like, yep, we're just going to, we're going medieval now. Sounds my fit. Yeah, probably is. I know on Tuesday they were saying that there was somebody who was arrested and confiscated a Ruger 22 pistol, and that's just bullshit because, like, first of all, officers have, and the police, or they have confiscated, shit for criminal things or whatever, they'll have guns a part of that confiscation usually as well. And with that, they'll just, have for evidence just, there in their evidence storage. So they can just pick any gun they want and take a picture and say, we confiscated this in the protest by someone we arrested. And it's just like, really? Okay. When you have plenty of guns that have been confiscated in the past where you can just grab one. Or just use one of your own. People can't legally buy guns, buy crossbows because they're another lethally ranged option. That's true. The knife umbrella was from Portland too. I don't see any knives on these ones at least, so, but, I mean, even if that is true, it's taped. Tape doesn't stick well when there's a lot of force used. Even duct tape, as much as people love to, give the claim about duct tape being amazing and shit. Give enough force, it will be all loose and not work very well for what you want it for. All umbrellas are suspicious. I know, right? Look at these criminal umbrella. Look at these umbrellas. Look how criminal they are. Oh my god. Like just look at these umbrellas. They're just insane. Holy shit. So criminal. Just so violent. Just anarchistic, violent umbrellas. We got to stop all umbrellas. It's just like, good lord. Gotta stop all umbrellas of mass destruction. Oh shit, Crystal's live on IG. Proud Boys confirmed now? Really? There's fucking Proud Boys here, huh? You're awesome, man. Sweet. I wonder where Proud Boys will be if they are here. Kind of feels like the rain lit up a little bit, but probably not by much. Oh, come on, Chad. Work. Portland seems to have the biggest crowds. Oh, yeah. It's not as big as it was last time I was at them, but considering what time it is and where we're at, there's a lot of people here. Shake the fence. Why? Why do we want to give them a justification? They did last night, the night before, so what's different tonight? Well, fair point on that one. I mean, if you're coming here just to basically counter-protest, be like, I mean, I don't get their fucking point. Like, if they want to lick police boots, that's on them, so whatever, Cops behind that fence with umbrellas, too. I'm sure some of them are. Law-abiding citizens are bootlickers. When it comes to at least changing a fundamental system of police brutality and allowing that to continue and not demanding some change on that, a little bit. You can't just say let me counter protest people advocating a change on police brutality that's been a thing for at least over 100, if not for a long fucking time in this country, if not at least 100 years, and basically counter-protesting the change of that paradigm and allowing that brutality to continue. Yeah, a little bit. Most people that don't protest vote. I care about our police. So do I. How I care is that I care that it gets changed and actually have a proper police system. Uh-oh. A violent beach ball. Oh no. Violent beach balls. Holy strombolis. If ACAB with the train of thought throwing all cops in one group, then all citizens are no, that doesn't work. That's just that analogy just does not work. The reason why ACAB is a thing is because it's an institutional problem. Just random private citizens is not an institutional problem. A police department is an institutional thing. 20, 30 Proud Boys coming to Seattle. Scary shit. I mean, with thousands of protesters versus 20 to 30 Proud Boys, I'm not that scared of them. I wouldn't be, at least. Like, so what? I mean, at the end of the day, they can still protest this shit, like, whatever. If they want to come out here and be like, look at these protesters, blah, 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 blah. If they want to do that, I don't fucking care. Let them do that. Armed? That's a different story then. Cops said, they told cops it won't be violence to get attacked. Seattle's looking a little thin. I don't know what's all going on with Seattle. I only know my end. So if they're looking a little thin, I mean, it was kind of over here too, but overall, all pretty chill. Just music vibes and hanging out, protesting. Usual shit. Is there supposed to be police out there trying to have conversations with you guys? That happening? That happened on Monday, and that literally was the most, like, benign. It didn't mean shit, really. It didn't mount up to anything. The propositions was, don't use tear gas. Also, we would like to, have these fences at least taken down, amongst a few other things, and they couldn't even do the bare minimum of that. So when it comes to talks, like, they're not really willing to concede much. There has at least been talks for some stuff, but it's just like milquetoast concessions, hoping that's good enough for people to go away. It's just like, yeah, we'll let the police chief resign. We'll maybe not promise to use tear gas, even though we're going to use it. And go away now, please. It's just like, yeah, fuck you. No, we're not. It's a little bit more than that. It's not just a one-off thing. It's a systemic problem. That'll solve everything tonight. Well, tonight specifically, there's not really much specifically that's problematic. So, if anything, it seems like a lot of people kind of dispersed away from the fence specifically, mainly just kind of linger at the park. So, I mean, it seems like for the most part, things are not as built. Like, it seemed like shit was gonna pop off for a minute there, but it looks like things kind of calmed down now. So, as far as I'm concerned, it looks like shit's gonna be kind of chill for tonight. Seattle has cops out chatting to people now in the streets are reasonably quiet. Well, maybe our cops should probably take a fucking hint. Because, I would at least respect them if they came out of their, at least like with their helmets and shit off to be like, hey, we'll at least, have different officers come out and talk to you and just like walk around and just hear the grievances, just hear what you all are talking about, saying, and then we'll like leave and, just report that. If they want to at least do that, then you'll be like, all right, you know, at least they're like coming in to listen, but they would rather hide over this fence. Literally, they would rather be over here being pussies, you know, and we have to just, you know, stay out here basically. You can tell the girl the nose ring by you. She has a big fan club. Her name is Taco. Just so. Wait, you're saying she's by me somewhere? Referral projectile. Water. Oh no, water bottles. Whatever shall happen with water bottles. And by the way, that was happening after they started antagonizing people. Like when I showed up, there wasn't anything being thrown. And when they said, don't climb on the fence, that's when people started throwing shit. So if the cops just shut the fuck up and just didn't say anything, then no one would have done anything. Because, like, this is the whole fence. Like, it's over there on that end of the block, and it's over here on this end of the block. And I've been over here. I would have seen people climbing this fucking thing if people were climbing the fences, which there weren't. So they just want to try to antagonize people to find more justification to basically break people up. So, I mean, evidently nothing happened yet. At least, hopefully not at all. I mean, that's why I kind of hope that nothing really does happen out of it. And it just stays like this for tonight. There's an answer. You were given a lawful order and you all didn't follow it. So there wasn't no lawful order given. It was an antagonizational jab. There was nothing unlawful happening. When they're doing antagonistic jabs at protesters to try to start doing unlawful acts, that's not on the protesters. Just because they say it's lawful doesn't mean it is lawful. Yeah, did the Nazis like say that it was like unlawful, you know, to be out on curfew and shit like that in places like in Poland? But partisans broke those laws. Like, you know, there's fucking like revolutionaries and fucking different people and different regimes that literally broke completely, totally unjust laws because for that very reason. They were unjust. They were like, fuck you, these laws are bullshit, and we're resisting against it. And sometimes that literally meant by the barrel of a gun and taking their life. I mean, come on. Like the idea that, oh, you know, just because they have a law, that means it must be good. No. Like in some regimes, you know, like segregation was laws at this one point. And it was unlawful to break those laws, but guess what? They were unjust laws, and they shouldn't have been laws in the first place. Hence why we do those things.
Are you a YouTube live streamer?
Yeah.
Are you the guy who brought me down here? Is your name like Toe or something?
No, not Toe. It's Ignorant Husky on YouTube. I don't know if anyone else is.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, we're good. Yeah, I'm just been mainly just kind of keeping a look on the over here, just kind of see what they all been doing in case. Something does happen.
Cable news makes it seem like the world's on fire, but the YouTube live videos
really kind of show a totally different perspective.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing it, because I mean, you know.
But Fox News and MSNBC are both showing the same story.
Yeah.
But then they were telling a different story about COVID-19 and all the other shit that came before. But live streamers have been down here filming this shit.
Yeah.
It's very different from cable news.
Oh yeah. I mean, even from the local shit. Like, I mean, I've been seeing some live streams. Yeah.
The fucking cable news says LA's on fire, but if you watch LA live streamers, it's not on fire.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fucking piles of bricks all over the place.
Yeah. Like, you know, there's shit
some
around.
Guys in highlighter yellow over there. They're not even trying to hide.
Yeah.
They're gonna cause some shit. I promise you.
Yeah, I've been thinking there's probably been a few provocateurs, because I know there was a dude throwing a bunch of eggs earlier.
What?
I know there was a dude throwing a bunch of eggs earlier at him, trying to.
Why don't we jump him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who it was. I just was seeing what looked like eggs. So I mean. We have been watching it from all over the world on multiple streams. We see them. New Jersey here. Nice. I think we all can agree the media is slanted. Oh yeah. I mean, everyone can agree that shit's just bullshit. I don't think that one's without question. Word is you got cops coming behind you guys, Christian PDX. So from the west side, I mean, I was hearing that about an hour ago, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But it's probably why they haven't been doing anything besides just sitting there. And I kind of look back now, it's a little less crowded as it was earlier, so it seems like people are somewhat dispersed for the night. So it is 15 till midnight, so I'm thinking what my game plan will be is I'll stick around a little after midnight, see what happens from here. Unless shit kicks off. But if not, then we'll just, you know, call it good for tonight, I suppose, at least on the stream side of things. And then I'll keep going on for tomorrow as well. But for now, things have been pretty chill, but if, at least from what someone was saying on here, if there's officers coming in from behind us, then chances are that I'll just keep it going. So we'll just gotta take it by ear for right now. I'm watching multiple streams from multiple places. I'm Nebraska, damn. We know that, but not. Let's give a big old green light to race these murders. Yes, of course, that cool. Wait, someone say that in there? Is there a reason / excuse for big media news companies' cameras to not be there sitting on the fence streaming? Yeah. There's been a couple times before in the past where, you know, there's been like 1 or 2 media reporters or cameramen or camera people out here. But yet nothing would really they wouldn't really be doing anything besides saying, all right, well, as you can see now, here they are, the protests are over here fleeing off the street here. And, look, as you can see, the officers over there, you can see some people scattering. There looks like there's people trying to treat the tear gas. It's just like, oh my God, actually, like, talk about, you know, something substantive instead of just being observational observers that the camera is obviously fucking showing that you don't need to say. It's like, we don't need an expository. It's like we need an argumentative, not an expository. But the good spells on eBay do not rally behind this camera. It's just, wait, what? Has eBay ever killed anyone and then not been arrested? It's kind of like getting scammed on eBay. Oh, it's because of that. I would think a scam versus getting killed by a cop are 2 different things. They set a camera outside celeb's house away from them to come out. Wait, what? If the Floyd cops are arrested. But they're a part of a systemic institutional problem. That's the thing. Which is why people are out here in the first place. It's not just that, oh, you know, we got a couple of the bad apples. It's like, well, we need to go after all the bad apples. Because they're being propped up by this problematic, corrupt institution of police in this country. And until that changes, at least for me, I don't think people should, you know, lighten up with being out here, especially by this holy site of defense, or, you know, wherever it is for people out in their different towns and cities. The plenty of cops have not been arrested yet. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, for every case of a George Floyd, you know, filming of some person being killed or whatever, think about all the times that haven't been filmed. Or have been, you know, had the body cams turned off, or, you know, just don't go report it. Pussy ass motherfucker!
fucking protest. Get absolutely fucked. You're done.
What happened? I'm guessing a cop launched a firecracker and popped up on the ground next to her, yelling. So they're literally are trying to justify a way to break this up by every now and then doing pot shots at people's feet with firecrackers. It's not very diplomatic. Yeah, I'd agree. I say those fucking pigs over there are not being diplomatic whatsoever. Cops lobbing fireworks. Yeah, it's been happening off and on. Kick your ass, New Zealand as a cop. I mean, the NZ makes me think New Zealand. So if he's like, if he's somebody who's a cop, he's a New Zealand cop at that point. So I mean, but even then, that doesn't really mean much. Like, Whoa. Yay, New Zealand, correct. Well, yeah, I mean, I know what NZ would be. NC Coxicons, so what the fuck? Probably not as cunty as ours. I get asked where I'm from numerous times. Damn. And people don't get the acronym of New Zealand, damn. It's not ACAB that, it's that they protect their own to a fault and to the detriment of everyone. Yeah. Like with police unions and shit. Like, they definitely need to be reworked up a lot. Like, they need, like, you know, I think unions need to be revitalized, actually. But when it comes to police unions, there needs to be a little bit of reformation on how they fucking operate as an institute. Especially, you know, when it comes to them protecting the boys in blue. And sometimes that's justified. You know, there are cases where there's wrongful, you know, conviction of an officer, maybe. You know, that can happen. But currently, as it stands now, our systemic issues are lopsided beyond belief to the point where it's a detriment to literally fucking everybody. And until that happens, where there's some change on that front, which the Campaign Zero reforms, I think, is like basically like, you know, a good way, a good place to start at the very least. You know, like, I mean, that's how this type of shit is gonna change. Is doing things like that. It'll get us off the streets if, you know, people want to, you know, think about that so much. It's a common thing currently. Now the whole chat's starting to join up on it. Not even the chat is doing their chant. Oh, cops are bastards! All those cops out there were horrified with what happened to Floyd. You just don't hear it. MSN only boards on attention grabbing things. I mean, if these officers do legitimately feel horrified and stuff, then they need to voice that out as much as they fucking can. I mean, considering that they are on a higher authority of things, then they should be able to have a better opportunity to do that. Seems like PB's tried to scare and didn't work. Turned their cars before getting near the crowd, and it didn't disperse when the word to them came. Point of view isn't portrayed by the science media. Yeah. Is this fucking rave music? Lamau, I love it. Yeah, people have just been bumping tunes. I mean, people were bumping some reggae earlier. Definitely seems like a lot of it's been pretty, not like outright emptied, but dispersed a little bit. I mean, even the rain's kind of lighting up a little bit. It's still hard, but it's a little lighter than it was initially. Yeah. Well, I mean, all things considered, I'm surprised these officers have not instigated even further than they already have. I mean, there's people literally like smoking weed right in front of these fences and shit. I mean, there's people doing what would normally be, you know, more blatant, obviously more illegal things. So smoking weed in public isn't necessarily legal. Who fucking cares? Especially in these protests. I mean, if I had a J right now, I'd do it. I don't fuck care. I'm just gonna kind of get a little walk around, get more near this closer crowd here. See what's happening. Ugh. Man, it is like a slick, muddy battlefield. Purpose blunt. For real.
Hey, Shug.
Yeah, for maintenance at 8 o'clock on a Monday.
Whoa. Yeah, it's muddy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You and the fucking Nazis are the same!
Wait, do they have a backup secondary fence? Yes, they do. Literally a backup fence. Not even kidding. That's how much of a pussy these cops are. They have a second fence. While we're literally like a feet away from this fence. And they're scared of that. Baby, don't threaten them and protest like normal. This is normal. What are you talking about? What isn't is this. Make police pussies, because literally everyone in that building works for the Portland Police Bureau. So they're all officers. So I mean, it's not like we're literally going to rush in or storm this fucking thing. I mean, like what? There's not even enough. Literally, there's not even enough people for that in the first place.
All cops are bastards. All cops are bastards. All cops are bastards.
We tried that and got gas, B, sound weapons used, things are illegal in war but are being used here. Yeah, all the people going for peaceful protests are looking for actual change. What? They fired the... What? Wait, okay. As in the cops. Okay, I was just about... at first... I was about to be like, hold up now. Let me wrap this around a little bit, but no, I get it now. But yeah, they did. I mean, they didn't necessarily fire the first shot, but kind of, you know, sort of like press down the first knee. A pab. A PAB? A PAB does not work like a cab. I'm sorry. But we're also not the ones hiding behind a fence. So who are the bitches again?
We are the fucking people. It says it on the money, you prick. Dumbass. Fuck you and your collar. Fuck your collar.
Where did war come into it? Because tear gas is not allowed under international law for military use. Same thing with sonic suppression as well. And yet officers are very able to do that. And the main reason why is because shit like this is not considered a combat zone, so they can get away with it. That's the loophole. Hence why there's an analogy towards, you know, it's like war zones and shit, because tear gas used to be used for that type of thing. The laws of war outlaw CS gas and other chemical agents. Yeah. Which is another issue of this whole systemic thing that I'm talking about. Is things like that being implemented. There are definitely ways to, quote, break up a protest if that is their priority objective that doesn't require tear gassing or beating people's faces in with a baton. They're funded and geared like military? Yeah, exactly. I mean, when our police start looking like basically a all-blue version of what our military is gecked out in, then, you know, there's a little bit of an issue starting to take form here. And it's been going on for a while now. It's just like a lot of the face of it is just open to this point. Not technically, but all in their senses of the word. Yeah, like, I mean, they're not like, you know, having like, you know, 152 millimeter cannons or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like that decked out, but they got like the APCs, armored vehicles, gear for personnel that is just pretty much giving them the look of, you know, a military force, just literally all blue or black. And so that's a part of this issue. It's like an officer who's supposed to be a community member serving and protecting community should not look like somebody who's an occupying force. I mean, I don't want my officer looking like that. And if there's a time where there needs to be a officer or officers that require that type of need, then they should be called in as backup with an immediate, for immediate assistance within like the less than 30-second response time or some shit. Like whenever it comes to those calls, like there's ways to solve this with, you know, it's just like a brain and just thinking about it and just like, all right, how do we genuinely solve these issues that can make it better for not just, you know, oh, the minorities or blacks or this or that, but also for cops too. Because there are good cops. So if you want to like actually make them be like, hey, let's make them feel like they, you know, mean something or are valuable, let's bring them out. Let's actually like, you know, when people say, you know, quit your job and shit, you know, when it comes to these rants and stuff, fire all the bad cops and have these good ones be the administrative leaders of the new police forces to train a better police force for our community. So at least I would say that's a few things that you could do to help solve this issue. And there's plenty. Like, I'm just only naming a few.
Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
Washington PPP side of things in issue 15 plus announcements to disperse before use of pepper spray and CS deployment 30 minutes of warnings, and which no one heeded. So, just because they're saying, hey, you need to disperse does not justify tear gas. Or I mean, pepper spray, like, I'm a little, like, I can at least get that, because that's not, like, something that's illegal under any laws. I mean, people, you have that for personal defense. Like, in that, I'm not going to bitch about. But tear gas and stuff, or beating people's faces in with a billy club when they're just walking back with their hands up, you know, saying, hands up, don't shoot, whatever the fuck, or just saying, fuck you, pig, or whatever, then that's kind of the issue with that type of thing. I mean, you know, that's the problem. Again, it's not the fact that they can disperse a protest that's the problem necessarily, though it partially is, especially at times right now, but it's the issue of that they're able to use extrajudicial force and able to do so with very minimal justification. And why should a protest using our First Amendment rights disperse? Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that should be, I don't think there is any real justification to disperse a protest unless there's actual unlawful shit happening. And by the way, throwing water bottles is not unlawful. I don't care, like, what people say. That just isn't. A water bottle versus firecrackers, you know, being thrown or lobbed back over or whatever the fuck isn't. There's a little bit of a difference with that one. Is there a curfew? Nope. Not today. They called that shit off pretty quick when that started. That started last Monday, and then they called it off on last Tuesday, and then that's when they kind of kicked shit off for, you know, quote-unquote dispersing unlawful assemblies. I'm actually surprised they haven't called it I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't called an unlawful assembly already. There's so few people out here right now. I'm surprised they just don't, you know, say fuck it. It's midnight. Let's just get them out of here. Like, I'm legitimately kind of a little surprised by that. Oh, so it's way back over there?
Yeah, all the cops are back there. They're like throwing Nazi salutes up at someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
they're just letting people know in case they want to go back there.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll probably make my way to check it out. Well, it sounds like some shit's going on the other side of things, so we'll take a little look. We'll come back over here at least and go back down there and see what's going on, but if not, probably call it good. We'll see. Can I get over here on Madison? Of course we can't.
Fuck the police! It's really fucking easy! Fucking pussies! Fuck the cops! Get a job in sociology or conflict management! We'll shoot him in the fucking face! Fuck you! Police management! Fuck the police!
There are people on the outskirts. But, yeah, we're gonna go on the other side to see what's happening now. Where things are a lot more quiet, I suppose. Karen and Kirk. I mean, it's just them isolated. They were in the middle of the protest and everything. Now, I mean, honestly, they probably had a few brews and whatever. Who cares? It's a protest. They're just on the outside of it. And the cops ain't doing shit anyway. But if they are, they're down over here. So, let's see. We're on 3rd and Jefferson. Oh shit, my phone's at 50%. Yeah, so we'll make this a little quick. Take a little... Oh shit, I smell some of that tear gas, I think. Well, to be fair, Portland smelled like that for the past week. Oh. There's some officers over there. They're giving me some looks. Try to at least look a little friendly. Is the street open? Nope. Doesn't look like this street's open either. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is a little bit. Blocking works on YouTube too. Let's go. Well, yeah, you can block people, as far as I'm aware. Man, those cops over there did not give me friendly looks at all. Well, fuck them anyway. I gave them a head nod. If they don't like it, then whatever. Shit's all quiet now out here. Can you blame Costo when Portland's rife with anti-people want to burn the city down? The city only got like hit a few times on Saturday and Sunday. Oop, slick and sliding on the wetness. Oh shit, I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice I was muted. Why don't you go find a like-minded people to chat with? What? Muted? Nah, I got unmuted there for a sec. So it looks like this is what shit was going on over here. Down a lot up here. Capitals calmed down a lot after they abandoned East Precinct. You guys okay down there? How the cops postured? I'm right over there. Oh. Yeah, I'm sitting right over there.
All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! A-C-A-B! All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! A-B! All cops are bastards! 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 All cops are bastards!
looks like a lot of people are kind of coming over here too. Some people just kind of went back and forth. Okay. Well, from what I've heard, it seems like for what Proud Boys were here, I think it was around here. Because that's why a lot of people are coming back over this way from seems to be. But unfortunately, my phone's gonna die here really soon, so as much as I would love to keep going, I'm gonna have to cut it off here for now. So I'll be here tomorrow, not same time, probably around 6 and shit. But either way, I'll be here again, and I'll probably be here Wednesday as well. And honestly, I'm just glad shit didn't really kick off, but who knows, I'll probably kick off a little bit more. But we'll see. But anyway, solidarity, even to the people that are disagreeing in here. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all getting the same fucking, you know, boot down our throat regardless. So, either way, I'll be here tomorrow. Same shit. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, peace out, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Take care.